So today I'm gonna tell Matt baby names that I like after food items. But before we get into that, we want to thank Domino's for sponsoring this video.
So Domino's came out with a new item for their menu. This is the new oven baked dip.
This is a new product. It's included in the $7.99 carryout offer, which is a great value.
It's the perfect pizza pairing, and this is a shareable product. Get any new oven baked dips into its combo or a 3-topping pizza for $7.99 when you carry out with Domino's.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off with the 5 cheese dip and bread twist.
You're talking too much. You go.
Dang!
Ooh-wee.
Oh.
Are you okay? So next one we're gonna try is the cheesy marinara.
I'm gonna like this.
Dang, you want it for me? It's like how easy the cheese is.
9.
Alright, this one's a banger right here. Alright, last
but certainly not least.
This is an apple cinnamon dip. That's actually pretty dope. Boy.
No, I'm not being dramatic.
That almost went in my face.
You was mad.
Wow. Y'all knocked it out the park. I'm speechless. Wow. Thank you again, Domino's, for sponsoring this video. Now it's time to get into these wild names that you have that...
After food items, kind of like, you know, marinara or provolone.
Provolone.
Provolone. Parmesan. Parmesan.
Parmesan.
So this is a part 2 to the video we did of baby names I love, despite the meaning.
And this is not a pregnancy announcement.
No.
Alright, this is for fun.
Yeah, we want to be ahead of the curve so that we already have names.
So I can already put in the book of no's.
Let's just get started. I'm actually gonna start.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't know why I feel anxiety.
This first name I actually want to name, like if we have a future girl, like I'm not even kidding. So this is like a huge deal that I'm saying this out loud.
And it's after food?
Yeah.
What?
SUNDAE. SUNDAE.
That's so broad. That's
No,
not just
no,
food.
SUNDAE. That is so pretty. I'm not even kidding. SUNDAE.
Alright, that's a decent.
Yo!
Whoa, what was that? What was that?
Wait, maybe we should take this out so that we can.
With a name like SUNDAE, your reaction shouldn't have been as dark as it was. It's like SUNDAE. Yeah. Yeah,
Wait, I didn't think you would like it. Wait, should we take this out so that we can name our future daughter SUNDAE?
I mean, we're not naming it SUNDAE, but you know.
Wait, SUNDAE. DAE.
See, now you're making it worse.
Okay, ready? The next one. Tilapia.
Alright.
No, see? No. It
No.
sounds like, you know what her nickname would be? Tala. Or
No.
Talia.
No.
Talia.
Tilapia? No.
Come on. I'm telling you need to forget what it is.
I'm not forgetting it.
That's actually pretty
I'm
though.
just picturing him calling on the phone like, hi, this is your phone provider. Hey, how you doing? Hi, this is Talapia speaking. Talapia. I don't even trust that.
Talapia?
It's getting worse.
No, I try to say variations of things so you don't like get annoyed by the thing that it is. Because you keep not forgetting, you have to forget.
And you have to remember that you gotta tell somebody that that's your child's name.
Okay, well the next one's actually really pretty. Really pretty.
What?
Bruschetta. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even laughing right now. That's actually like really pretty.
Bruschetta?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta sound like a boxer that is 50-0.
Now, welcome to the stage, we got Brussels.
You know what bruschetta is, right?
Yeah, boxer.
No, you don't know. You don't know?
Isn't that like a bread?
Yeah, it's like the little bread with like the tomatoes on it.
Yeah, 'cause that's what bruschetta making people's faces look like.
Wait, I don't think of someone like that.
Brussels, how's that fight going?
I'm not Paul. Is that a male or woman name?
A woman!
Oh my gosh!
This next one I'm actually like considering if we have a boy.
Okay.
I don't even think you know
I'm
what the food
scared.
is. Daikon. That is so dope! Daikon?
Daikon?
Daikon.
No.
Maddie, daikon.
Daikon.
Like that's so hard. Like, yo, I'm Daikon.
Daikon sound like one of those rappers that be handing that mixtape on a floppy disk. Hey, yo, check out my floppy disk right here. A floppy disk. Yeah, my rap name is Daikon.
Okay, so this one is a well-known word. Just forget about the meaning. Just forget about the meaning.
A well-known word or food?
Word, food.
Okay.
Lasagna. Lacey?
How did you get Lacey from lasagna? My name is Lasagna, but you can call me Lacey for sure.
Okay, so if we have twins,
Oh gosh.
if we have 2 twin girls, ready?
That sounds scary.
Chardonnay and daiquiri. That's so cute.
Chardonay and daiquiri?
That's literally actually really cute.
That sound like they got a business together that we wouldn't be fond of. Actually, I ain't gonna go hard. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that ain't Chardonnay.
That's pretty! Okay, so if we have a boy, this is like the first name and the middle name, okay? So
Wait, there's 2 names that go together?
So instead of Russell Scott, Brussels
Oh, no.
Sprout.
I'm done, yo. Brussels sprouts? Really?
No, you had to hear the Russell Scott. It sounds just like it. It sounds just like it, Russell Scott.
We ain't doing no Brussels sprouts.
No, his first name would be Brussel. His middle name would be
No one even
Sprout.
likes Brussels sprouts like that. I would never.
Okay, well this one you can't even deny.
Yes, I can.
No.
I've been denying all of them.
Okay, creme brulee. That is so pretty. I literally can't even believe myself. A creme brulee.
That's something you name your animal. I wouldn't name my child creme brulee. You're like, you mean your dog? No, that's my child over there.
Okay, so the next few, they all have nicknames, okay? Do you want me to just list them or just?
Just list them.
Okay, ready? So don't interrupt me, okay? Okay, so mayonnaise.
Aww.
Yeah, I said don't interrupt me. Mayonnaise, Maya. Caviar, Kavi. Barbacoa, Barbie.
Nah, see, I know what you doing right now.
Wait, what?
Because if they were in school, they ain't gonna say barbecue, or whatever you just said. They gonna say barbecue.
I said don't interrupt me. Okay. Anchovie, Anchor.
Anchor? How's the nickname sound worse than the name? They both sound
No,
bad.
that's so dope. Okay. Garbanzo, Bonzi. Quesadilla, Casey. Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
That could either be, they could either call her Jam or Laya.
Jam or Laya? Which one you think they gonna pick, Glory?
Okay, sashimi, Sasha. Raviola, Ravi. Okay, out of those names, which ones do you like the most?
None of them. What
No,
the
I'm
heck?
serious.
I'm saying, you say that with confidence like I'm gonna say, mayonnaise, come on over here.
Just forget about what these are. Like, which ones do you actually like? I personally liked, I think for a boy, garbanzo is hard. That goes hard.
Boy.
Garbanzo? Mine is garbanzo. Do you even know what garbanzo is?
Do you even know how kids, listen, this is the age of social media, so not only do our children have to go present in the school, but they gonna get bodied on the internet.
Listen!
You know how many memes they gonna get created out of it?
I'm just saying.
Mayonnaise? I'm about to spread you all over this bread.
What else? Barbecue?
No, barbacoa. Barbacoa.
How you spell it?
B-A-R-B-A-C-O-A. Barbacoa. Okay, and then I have 2 more. Cauliflower. That's actually really pretty good flowers in it. Flower. Fajita.
Can you give me a name that I actually like?
Yes, I actually have a few food-related names. So these aren't food items, but they're food-related. The first one I love.
What?
And you have to forget what it means. Please promise.
I've been forgetting.
Do you promise?
Yes.
Savory. That's pretty. Savory.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yes!
Well, we're not using it.
Alright. Devour.
No.
Devour.
Heck no.
No.
I don't want nobody looking at my kids.
Okay,
Oh no, you
I
don't even
know,
got the
I know you're not gonna forget about the meaning, but you have to. Just forget about the meaning.
You got the
Forget it
giggle.
ever existed.
You got the giggling already.
Pretend the word never existed.
Did you say pretend?
No, I said pretend the word never existed.
How can you pretend a word never existed? If
And
you
that
tell
we had
me?
a girl. Just close your eyes.
Yo, you've been thinking of a lot of girl names. Close my eyes.
Cholesterol.
Ew! I'm done, yo.
I'm about to lower your cholesterol, girl.
That's pretty. That's like celestial.
That's too much.
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol?
Cholesterol. I like
No.
that. That's pretty.
I know what cholesterol is. Ew.
Okay, and then these are like okay. Benedict and then nutrients.
You know, for some reason though, I feel like nutrients sound kind of hard.
That's hard. Or nutritious. I couldn't tell.
Oh, nutritious?
Nutritious. That's kind of.
Yo, nutritious, and that's their rap name too. I'm nutritious with these words. I am vicious. I see my mommy over here looking suspicious. She trying to send me to church. I ain't really religious.
Oh, I got this.
I mean, I am religious. What was the other one?
Benedict.
Benedict?
That's like a style of eggs.
Benedict sound like somebody that just be sitting in a room reading books all day. Benedict, where are you? I'm reading my next novel.
Okay, I'm just gonna read this as a list. These are all toppings. Caramel, hazelnut, pistachio, hoisin, turmeric.
Whoa, hoisin? No, not hoisin.
For a boy.
No,
Yes.
no hoisin.
Turmeric, granola, paprika, and almond. That is so cute for a little boy. Almond. Almond, come over here.
All those toppings is cool except for hoisin. Hoisin?
Alright, I have a few
Would you
more.
just open up the cabinet and like,
No!
I'm gonna name you that? See, this is why you don't name.
Listen, I have a few more. Okay, this one's actually really pretty. Samosa.
Samosa?
Samosa.
Okay, that's not bad.
Tempura.
Fry you up.
Maybe that's how you talk to other kids. I don't think people do that these days.
You gotta expect the worst.
The last category I have is veggies and fruits. Okay? So no interrupting, right? Asparagus, arugula, edamame, and raspberry.
Raspberry? You feel confident. You feel confident going to the doctors and they saying, hi, what's your child's name? It's raspberry. Edamame?
Yeah, that's cute.
You can't even say that with confidence.
Okay, edamame. Edamame. Mimi's a name. Edamame.
Edamame?
You come up with one.
You say I come up with food names?
Yeah, just come up with one that you think is decent.
No, because I don't want to name my child.
No, if you had to.
If I had to, vanilla.
That's not bad.
Yeah, vanilla.
Vanilla. I like that one.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's why I do the naming around here.
So we did food, but maybe we could do like names of animals, countries. I don't know. You know what I mean? Give us your ideas so that I can keep coming up with beautiful baby names
that we'll never use. We want to thank Domino's again for sponsoring this video. And we'll see y'all in the next video. I got the slice.
I got the rice.